This is the brioche setup for What the Fade Mystery Fade Along. We are on row setup, row 1A, and we've already done the first little portion of this row, which was casting on 3 stitches into our I-cord edge. You can find that at the end of the last video for the I-cord tab setup. And now we're ready to go ahead and get our brioche all set up. So for this one, you're going to need your color A and color D. Using your color A, the directions are going to tell you to slip 1 yarn over, purl 1 to the last 4 stitches. So, English style, to slip 1 yarn over, you're going to bring your yarn forward, slip your stitch purlwise, give it a little yarn over shawl, and then purl the next stitch. And that's it. You're going to repeat that all the way to the last 4 stitches. Continental style. You bring your yarn forward, slip your stitch purlwise, and you can just grab that yarn as you slip your stitch to create your yarn over shawl, and then just bring it back forward to purl the next stitch. Okay, show that again, English style. Gonna bring my yarn forward, slip this stitch purlwise for my slip 1 yarn over, a little yarn over its shoulders, purl my next stitch, and I'll show this last slip 1 yarn over continental. So you should have 4 stitches left on your needle. And yarn forward, slip stitch, and just grab your yarn to create that last little yarn over shawl. The last 3 stitches for your I-cord edging, you just bring your yarn in front and slip them purlwise. And now for brioche, 2 color worked flat, you will then always slide your stitches back to the beginning after working row A so that you can work row B. 2 color brioche worked flat, we always work each row twice before turning our work. So this is going to be the second pass, also known as row B, is how it'll be written in your patterns. So we're going to go ahead and slip these first 3 stitches purlwise. These are just our I-cord edge stitches. And then it's going to tell you to bark 1, slip 1 yarn over. So a bark is to brioche knit. So these strands, this is our slip 1 yarn overs from the previous pass. We have our stitch that was slipped and our little yarn over shawl. These are always counted and worked as 1 stitch. Never break them up. They're our little star-crossed levers, so we want to keep them together. So go ahead and insert your needle into both strands, and we're going to join yarn D. And so we just brioche knit those. Looks kind of like a knit 2 together, but it's not a decrease because that's only considered 1 stitch. All right, and now we need to slip 1 yarn over. So yarn forward, slip stitch, and then English style, when we go to knit, brioche knit our next 2 strands, because that's considered 1 stitch, our little star-crossed lovers, that will actually create our yarn over for us because our yarn was held in front. So when we bring it to the back to knit, it automatically creates our little yarn over shawl for our slip stitch. Now from here on out, after the setup row, all of your little couples, your little star-crossed lovers, are going to be different colors. So we have color A and color D make up our little couple. So now let's go to continental style for my left-handed continental pickers. Go ahead and bring your yarn forward for a slip 1 yarn over. And you can go ahead and just grab that yarn to create your yarn over. And now it's in back where it needs to be to brioche knit these 2 strands. And then yarn forward to slip 1 yarn over, brioche knit these 2 strands. Now go ahead and just drop color D where it is, so that should be to the back of your work, and slip the last 3 stitches. And you are all set up for your brioche. We're going to go ahead and turn our work and get started on this side. We can move on to the next video where I'm going to go over the brioche increasing and just show you a little more of two-color brioche so that if you're new to this, you can kind of get the hang of it.